Yes, I welcome you all again to this class on transmission and distribution, 18EE43. And we were having our discussion with this numerical problem related to sag at unequal levels. Okay, so you have an overhead transmission line, okay, which is supported by two towers, which are of 70-meter height. Okay, so two towers which are of height 70 meters, that is the equal tower length what we have. So what you need to apply as a formula is sag at equal levels. Okay, so sag at equal levels generally mean you have the equal length of the towers or the height of the towers which is there. Okay, above the water level, 70-meter height above the water level. The towers are separated from each other by horizontal distance of 300 meter. The tension in the conductor is 1500 kg. Find the clearance at a point midway between the tower if the size of the conductor is 0.92 centimeter squared and the density of the conductor material is 8.8 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, so this was the problem what we had solved, and I gave you, I wanted to solve it. I gave this problem as an assignment, and I had given certain hint also, and you will be finding the weight. Okay, so once we have the sag formula, how do you define the sag at equal levels? WL squared divided by 8T. Okay, so we know what is L, which is 300 meters. Okay, next tension is 1500 kg. Okay, so we know what is L and what is T. So the only point that is left out is what is W. Okay, and we want to find out the sag first, and after the sag we wanted to find out the clearance at a point midway between the tower if the size of the conductor is 0.92 centimeters squared. Okay, let's move on to the solution. So first, what is given? Area of the conductor. Okay, I want everyone to solve it. Area of the conductor. What is the area of the conductor given there? 0.92 centimeter squared. Okay, so which is 0.92 into 10 power minus 4 meter squared. Okay, 10 power minus 4 meter squared. So why it is 10 power minus 4 meter squared? It is centimeter squared there. Okay, next we have density. We have density which is 8.87 gram per centimeter cube. Gram per centimeter cube. Now, how do you convert this into kg per meter cube? 8.87 into, okay, gram to kg. Okay, kg is there into 10 power minus 3. Okay, so kilogram. Okay, kilo, which is 10 power 3. Okay, divided by centimeter cube, 10 power minus 2 cube. Okay, so what you are going to get? 8.87 into 10 power minus 3 divided by 10 power minus 6 kg per meter cube. Kg per meter cube. Okay, so that is 8.87 into 10 power minus 3 plus 6 kg per meter cube. Okay, that is the density expressed in kg per meter cube. So density is to be analyzed like this, which is kg per meter cube. That is 8.87 into 10 power minus 3 divided by 10 power minus 6. Okay, now how do you calculate the weight? That is the weight per conductor. Weight of the conductor, that is a kg per meter. How we are going to express? Okay, the weight of the conductor is given by density into area. Remember this formula. It is density into area. What it is? 8.87 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. Okay, now the weight would be given by density into area, right? Now how will you how will you find out the density? 8.87 into 10 power 3 into what is the area? 0.92 into 10 power minus 4. Okay, so weight would be 8.87 into 10 power minus 1 into 0.92. So what would be the weight? 0.816 kg per meter. So analyze this equation properly, what I have done. This is the basics, and it would be quite easy for you to understand how we are going to solve this and how we are going to get the required clearance after finding out this sag. Okay. Next one, what we have is sag. Okay. So we know how did we define sag at equal levels. Sag at equal levels. Okay. So that is S, which will be equal to WL squared divided by 8T. Okay. So what it is, WL squared divided by 8T. So we know what is W, 0.816 into what is L, 300 squared divided by 8 into 1500. Okay. So what is the sag? Can anyone tell me what is the sag now? Later, how do you find out clearance? Clearance from ground level. Clearance from ground level. How will you find out both the things? Yes, anyone? Nirmita is there? Ashik?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me what is the answer?
6.12.
Yeah, the sag is 6.12 meters. Yes. Okay, Ashik, what is the clearance? How do you find out clearance? This is the diagram what I have. This is the diagram, and this is how the sag will be there. This is the midpoint. Generally, I take midpoint, which is x1 equals x2, whatever the lowest point on the conductor, because it's equal support one. Okay, fine. Okay, this is the span length L. So height of the tower A equals height of the tower B. And how will you find out this clearance? This is the clearance. How will you find out? Ashik?
Sir, height of a tower A minus S.
Yeah, very good. What is the answer? Tell me the answer. Height of tower A minus sag. Okay, sag, yes. 70 minus 6.12. What is the answer? 63 point?
63.88.
Very good answer. So sag at equal levels and clearance from the ground level is to be carried out. Okay. So this is the important step here. What I've written here. So converting it from the normal units to the standard units. Okay. So all the answers must be in standard units. Okay. That's what you need to keep in mind. Okay.
Sir,
Moving on. Yeah.
so some of them are waiting in the
Okay.
waiting room.
Yeah, okay. They are waiting in the lobby. Okay. Wait. Okay, I think they are added. Okay, now I hope they have added. Meghana DR was there, I guess. Okay, yeah. Let me move on to the next problem, which is quite different from the previous one. Okay, and you need to understand such problems because such problems might come in the examination point of view. Okay, and you need to see to it that you will be solving this problem quite easily. Okay, at the end of the solution you will be finding it easy to solve such type of problems. Okay, next one, the overhead transmission line conductor is supported by overhead transmission line conductor is supported by is supported from two towers at a height of at a height of sorry at a height of at a height of 50 meter and 80 meter respectively. Okay, now next we have horizontal distance between the towers is 300 meters. Horizontal distance between the towers, between the towers is 300 meter, is 300 meter. If the tension in the conductor is, if the tension in the conductor is, if the tension in the conductor is 2000 kg, 2000 kg, find the clearance, find the clearance of the conductor, find the clearance and water at a point midway, at a point midway between the towers, between the towers. Okay, given weight of the conductor, weight of the conductor, weight of the conductor per meter length, weight of the conductor per meter length is 0.844 kg per meter. Okay, this is small w, which will be equal to 0.844 kg per meter. Okay, so what we have here is such type of problem, which is an overhead transmission line conductor, which is supported from two towers at a height of 50 meter and 80 meter respectively. The horizontal distance between the towers is 300 meters. If the tension in the conductor is 2000 kg, find the clearance of the conductor and water. Clearance, what you have to find out, that is the thing. Midway between the two towers, given the weight of the conductor is this one. Okay, so let us draw this. Let us draw more or less like the towers which is there here. This is the towers what we have. Okay, now what I mean, sorry, I think these are unequal levels. Okay, 50 and this one is 80 meters. Okay, okay, this is more or less like this. So I have the length, span length like this one. So what here you might get it. Okay, so it will be more or less like this is same and this one is same generally if I want to speak. So A and B, so we have the length of the two towers, tension, and we have the span length, and we have weight of the conductor per unit length. Okay, so we have to find out the clearance. Now let us start with the first one, the given data. L is 300 meter, tension is 2000 kg. Next, weight of the conductor, which is 0.844 kg per meter. Okay, so what is H? Yeah, exactly. So how it is 30? Difference of the heights. Okay, difference of the tower heights which is there. So which is 80 minus 50. Okay, difference of the tower heights if you take it, so that would be 30 meters. Okay, that would be 30 meters. Okay, now you know how to find out x1 and x2. Okay, calculate what is x1 and x2. L by 2 minus TH divided by WL. Okay, so what is x1? 2000 into 30 divided by 0.844 into what is L? 300. Similarly, x2, which is, what is x2? L minus x1. Okay, L minus x1. Next, after that, sag at lower support, sag at lower support. Next, sag at higher support or upper support. Sag at upper support. So sag at lower support is S1, that is W, okay, x1 squared divided by 2t. Next, S2, which is W x2 squared divided by 2t. Okay, so this is how you find out what is S1 and what is S2. Okay, now can you tell me the answer one by one? Mohammad Uzair. What is x1? X1 is minus 87 meter. Okay. What is x2? 300. Okay, we have got minus 87. Remember this. I'll tell you its significance later. Minus 87. That would be 387 meters. X2. Okay. So if you add both of them, you'll be getting x1 plus x2 equals L. Okay. Now, this is S1 and this is S2. Okay. Now, what we have to find out is what is S1 and what is S2. Okay. S1, we know the formula 0.844. Okay. Next, we have minus 87 squared divided by 2 into 2000. Okay. What is S1? And similarly, what is S2? W 387 square. We know the value of W, which is 0.844 divided by 2 into 2000. Okay, this is S2. .59 meters. What is S2? 31.56 meters. Okay, so I got what is S1 and what is S2. Fine. Now, the main point is how do we calculate what is the clearance? Okay, so we have a bit of steps also here to find out the clearance. Okay, so we are done with the sag now. How do we find out the clearance is the next point. Okay, now we got x1 as minus 87 meters. Okay, what do you mean by x1 equals minus 87 meters is, okay, so we have two towers generally like this. One is 50 meters, okay, and the other one which is 80 meters given in the problem. Correct. Now, if you want to find out the sag, okay, so the sag, lowest point on the conductor, generally you would have taken it like this, but here the sag, which is the lowest point on the conductor, okay, so we can take it from the negative one. So what I mean by it is, so this is x1, okay, so we have negative distance from tower A, x1, which is minus 87 meters is the negative distance. Okay, now how would the conductor look like? Conductor shape, so it would start from here and it would go like this. Okay, so this is point O. Fine. So what you have here is any point. Let me take any point P. Okay, so which coordinates will be xp and yp. So point would be xp and yp. Okay, next, so what it is more or less like a midpoint. This is L by 2. Okay, this one is L by 2. Okay, are you getting this point? Because this is the important step here. Okay, so and this one, okay, and this one from the lowest point on the conductor, this one is generally called as xp. I mean, yeah, this one is generally called as xp. and generally you call this to be yp then. Okay, so this point is xp from the lowest point on the conductor, and this one is said to be yp. Okay, now so we have xp and yp present there, and you have L by 2 and L by 2. Okay, and we have point on the conductor. Correct. Now, what is the clearance? How will you find out the clearance? Okay, of point O. Clearance of point O. So, how will you find out this clearance? Okay, can anyone tell me how do you find out the clearance? How will you find out the clearance? Clearance of point O. This is height of tower A, height of tower A minus S1. Height of tower A minus S1. So we have a well-known formula Yp, that would be equal to Wxp squared divided by 2t. Okay. Now, how do you find out Xp? How do you find out Xp? X1 plus L by 2. X1 plus L by 2. Okay. Xp can be found out by X1 plus L by 2. Okay. What is Xp now? What is Xp? What is Xp now? Yes, anyone in the meeting can answer. What is XP now? What will you put for, what will you have for X1?
minus 87,
Okay, what is the answer for XP?
63,
We need to put the negative distance or the positive distance. Negative distance means it is just away from the tower A. What I mean by it is, this is the tower A and this is the tower B. So it is at this distance. So we cannot say it has moved by minus 87 meters. It is towards the left of the tower A. Okay. So what you need to do here is you need to take only the magnitude. Are you getting it? Because distance cannot be negative. Okay. So what is XP now? And
237.
similarly, yeah, exactly. So it is 237 meters. What would be YP? What would be YP? Yeah. What is YP? 11.85 meters. Okay, just verify. It is 11.85 meters. Okay. Now, height of tower A. What is height of tower A? 50 minus 1.59, which is 48.41 meters. Okay, 48.41 meters. Okay. Now, we have got the distance now. So, how we are going to find out the clearance at a midpoint? Okay, clearance at the midpoint. Okay, first we are finding out the clearance at point O. Clearance at midpoint or midway between the conductors. Between the conductors. Okay. So how we are going to find out? How we are going to find out this? This is the clearance. What you find out? Okay. Now you're going to add this distance also, which is YP. Okay. Along with this clearance, what you got? You're going to add a bit of vertical distance, which is YP. Okay. So what it is? What it is? 48.41 meters plus YP. Okay. So 48.41 plus 11.85. Okay. So we are going to get 60.26 meters. Okay. We are going to take, we are going to get the answer as 60.26 meters. Okay. So that is the clearance which can be added with respect to clearance of point O plus YP. How we are going to find out? So YP is 11.85 meters, and which is 60.26 is the clearance at a midway between the conductors. Okay, clearance at midway between the conductors. Okay, fine. I hope you got how to solve this problem. If you have any doubts, do let me know right now. If you have missed out on any point, because such problems will be asked for the test or the examination point of view also. Okay. Okay. So any doubts, anyone? Because it's easy to solve such problems once you keep on repeating it. Okay. So let me give a problem to you right now. The towers of height, 30 meter and 90 meter respectively, 30 meter and 90 meter respectively, support a transmission line, support a transmission line at a water crossing The horizontal distance between the towers is 500 meters. The horizontal distance between the towers is 500 meters. Tension T is given by 1600 kg. Find the minimum clearance. Find the minimum clearance of the conductor and water. Clearance of the conductor. I mean, you have to find out the clearance of the conductor, just like what we have to solve it. Okay. So weight of the conductor is 1.5 kg per meter. Okay, weight of the conductor is 1.5 kg per meter, and also find the clearance of point P between midway of towers. Okay, so you have to find out the clearance of point P between midway of the towers. Okay, so you need to solve this problem, because such problems you will be getting the value of x1 to be positive. Okay, you will be getting somewhat around 122 meters, and x2 to be somewhat around 378 meters. Okay, just verify x1 and x2. Okay, the same way what we've solved the previous one, you're going to solve it here also. Okay, so I want this problem to be solved by Janavi. Okay, so solve this problem and post it in the group. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me stop the meeting right now.